Hello everyone. In this session of CCNP ENCOR series, I'll give you a brief introduction to FHRPs, also known as First Hop Redundancy Protocol. In modern network design, resiliency is a key factor for maintaining reliable connectivity. At layer 2, resiliency is achieved by integrating multiple switches into the topology, ensuring redundant paths for data to travel. And at layer 3, resiliency is ensured by adding multiple routers or layer 3 paths to avoid single point of failure. Let's use this topology to understand what happens when one of the device fails. Let's take an example first of this PC on which I have configured 172.16.1.10, and then from the same subnet I have configured IPs on R1 and R2. So on the PC you can configure only one gateway. So I will configure .2 as the gateway. That is the IP address of the R1. If you see here, this is the IP address. And this PC has a redundant connectivity via switch 3 to switch 1 and switch 2, and then all the way up to R1 and R2. Now, what happens if the PC fails? What happens if the R1 fails, which is the gateway to PC? The traffic will definitely drop on R1, and it doesn't provide any automatic or seamless gateway transition. So this shows seamless gateway redundancy is very critical and required in our network, which is offered by FHRP. FHRP, also known as First Hop Redundancy Protocol, creates a virtual IP address or a virtual gateway that is shared between two layer 3 devices, ensuring the hosts always have an available gateway. To understand how it works, let me tell you, the virtual IP address is configured on both the participating devices. In our case, it's R1 and R2. And then these devices are, now when you add these devices in the FHRP group, so you need to decide which one will be acting as the primary gateway. So this is decided by configuring the priority. So if I want R1 to be the primary gateway, I will configure it with higher priority. By default, the priority is 100. So in this case, I have configured it as it depends on different protocols actually. So just to take an example, I have configured the priority as 110 on R1 to make it as a primary gateway. So now what happens is the traffic is going via R1, everything is going fine. So when the R1 router fails due to any reason, like the link is down between R1 or switch 1, or the R1 has rebooted, or the router is faulty. So here, when you configure FHRP, what it will do is it will switch over, like the traffic which was going via R1 will be switched over to the R2. So as I said, the R2 will take over the virtual IP address automatically, and the PC remain unaware of the transition, ensuring uninterrupted connectivity. So the connectivity will not be disabled due to this. So there are different types of FHRPs available. I would say 3 common FHRPs usually are mentioned, starting with HSRP, also known as Hot Standby Routing Protocol, Hot Standby Router Protocol. It is a Cisco proprietary protocol which operates with an active router and a standby router. If active router fails, the standby router takes over seamlessly. We'll discuss about this in the next session. Then there is another protocol called VRRP, also called Virtual Router Redundancy Protocol, which is an open standard protocol, similar to HSRP, but supports a higher degree of interoperability between devices from different vendors. Then there is GLBP, also called Gateway Load Balancing Protocol, which is again a Cisco proprietary protocol with load balancing capabilities and allows multiple gateways to actively handle traffic by distributing the load between them. Let's look at some of the benefits of FHRPs. It offers high availability. That is the main important thing of FHRP. Like if one gateway fails, another automatically takes over without requiring manual configuration on the host. And then there is a transparency. Hosts interact with the single virtual IP address regardless of which router or switch is actively handling the traffic. So switchover is seamless and transparent. So to conclude, I would say FHRPs like HSRP, VRRP, and GLBP are essential tools for achieving layer 3 resiliency in network design. That's it for this session. I hope this was informative for you. In my next session, I will discuss in detail about HSRP and VRRP.
Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also please do not forget to check out my courses on Udemy. I'll be sharing the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.